All right. Whoa! Hi everybody, Jim from County Corvette. I have a great car here today, 1963 Corvette Split Window Coupe. It's one of the nicer ones I've had in a long time, and I'm going to tell you why. First off, it's a real red car. It's a real unhit original body, and original window glass, matching numbers of the big stuff, okay? So that means the engine, some of the stuff, you know, the carburetor is original and correct numbers, exhaust manifolds are original correct numbers. The alternator has been replaced with a Delco unit, and the radiator has been replaced in the horn unit. But there are small items, they can, you know, it can be made correct very easily if that's your thing. The car was maintained as a driver and body on restored, so it's got the original frame, never been damaged. I can't emphasize how special it is to find one of these cars that's just never been banged up. And just a beautiful upper surround. I've really looked this car over. Just hard to find them this way. And again, a real red car. But original window glass again, and the interior looks like really only the carpets and the gauge cluster have been restored. Carpets replaced, gauge cluster restored. But otherwise, it looks like original stuff in there. Dash pads, seat covers, door panels. Just really unusual because that means it was always a well-kept car. 340 horse, 4-speed, just really a great car. When you see something with unhit body and original window glass, it speaks for itself. The car was repainted, stripped and repainted properly some time ago, probably over 10 years ago, but just it still looks fresh. There's no issues with the paint, and having an original unhit body, there's no discernible cracks or chips or anything. Just a sweetheart of a car. One of the horns is incorrect, but the other's the original 63. Again, little items, you know, if you wanted to go down the NCRS route. Now it's a little too shiny for NCRS. Looks like it was done in base coat, clear coat. Bumpers re-chromed. It has Reproduction knockoffs on it, which they didn't offer them in 63, but that's what makes these cars look the best. I don't have the original wheel covers or steel wheels, but these work just fine. These cars, in the eyes of many, look so much better with the knockoffs. But those are the things that are technically wrong with the car. Otherwise, it's just a blue chip car. It's hard to find them like this. There's a lot of these cars out there that have been, over the past 4 or 5 years, cobbled together from parts. Because 63s really went crazy over that time period. And we've seen a lot of cars come through. I've seen a lot of cars at auction. Trim tagged. This is an original trim tag. Really just pieced together cars that are just something to avoid. And they're bringing big money, and it's just unfortunate. I'd rather see cars like that resting on it. But be that as it may, this is a really pure car, and we're going to take it for a ride. But I really like the original integrity of this car based on all the things I talked about. All right, so let's take it out for a ride and see how it feels. All right. All right, I did start this thing, pulling it out of the building. It did only cranked a little bit, started right up when up the high idle. It's a pretty warm day here today. I'd say it's low 70s, and should give us a good indication as to where it's running temperature-wise and all that. Now we've serviced this car. We did go through it, and it had sat a little bit. So we have a service invoice that we can that we will have posted on everything we did. But I can tell you just right off the bat, this thing's been properly rebuilt. These cars had a little over 11-to-1 compression. I can feel it has that. I know we're running good gas in it. That's something to be aware of if you buy this car. This is not going to run on 90, you know, 90 octane with ethanol. Certainly not without a good booster, but preferably a good combination of higher octane fuel. At least 94 and an octane booster, or preferably a mix of Sunoco, not the race fuel, but technically race fuel, the 90, 99 octane That's what these things were designed to run on. So these are solid lifter cams. And this, I can tell you it has a solid lifter cam in it. I can hear by the valve train sound. But I really like the interior in this car as well as the exterior. I'm really big on original unhit bodies. I mean, it's very special, and it's not something you get a lot of. Not something you see a lot of. The gearing feels like in the mid 330-ish, 336 to 1. That's what it feels like to me. 55 miles an hour, 2,800 RPM. Running nice and cool, great oil pressure. Everything's doing what it should be doing. Now, as I said, the gauge cluster was rebuilt in this car, restored, excuse me, and the clock was restored and they put a quartz movement in it. So it's sweeping, not ticking. Not a big deal. The glove box is outstanding. The door, they're dinged up. Headliner's perfect. Really, the interior is outstanding in this car. And I believe they're original seat covers. They look like original door panels, original steering wheel. Even the screws that hold the gauge cluster in are the correct finish on the screws. All right, so let's wind it up. This thing should go right up to 6,500 RPM, and here we go. There we go. All right. Whoa, this thing runs great. I like it. All right, so that was about 6,300 RPM. Did not miss a beat. Fellas, this is a great car. Very few of these cars will perform like that. And that's how it's supposed to drive. Transmission feels really good. Alright, that's second gear. Doesn't pop out. Transmission was properly rebuilt. Okay, so that thing passes the acid test. The turn signals work properly. The cancel works properly on it. We have an original radio that works as it should. Outstanding.
We're going to bring here in a way for Paul to these.
That's an original radio. It's an original transistor radio that works as it should. I'll tell you, this was a really nice car all of its life. Go shop it, and I guarantee you're not going to find one that drives like this, looks like this, and has this integrity. You're not. They're not out there. There's a lot of these cars that you see, and if you're shopping it against, you know, cobbled together piece of crap, you know, yeah, good luck. But I don't think this car's going to be around long, and I just love finding them this way, because this is a pure car. This is the way these cars are supposed to be, and there's not a lot of them that are this way. All right, thanks for watching my video. That was fun. That kind of got me revved up too. A little adrenaline. Feels great. Just nothing like a solid lifter. split window. Nothing like it. I mean, I can't see backing it up very well, but anyway, there we go.